Wick at both ends that used to be called, oh, I forget now. Oh, what was it? Oh my god, I've lost. Used to be interesting. The Wick at both ends became a cocktail bar. Last time I went in there for a cocktail night was probably 2011 or 12. I got very, very drunk, so I don't remember anything about it, but I think the cocktails were awesome. That bar's called 141. Sounds crap. Not for me. Actually, no, it doesn't sound crap. That's the OJ's and I Love Music. I love that track. Has a curious vibe though. I pick up vibes of places. If I decide to go into a place, it's because I think it has the right feeling. I can't explain what I mean at all. Wow, 2 trams back to back. How nice of them to pose. So the Hallamshire Hotel, which I think is now run by people from the Washington, but it's not open. Saturday opens at 2 PM. Oh, that's not far off. They're supposed to be doing things, I think. Saturday the 25th of July, yeah, they've got some bands on. They're missing out. Should have opened already. Used to go there back in the 80s when it was the kind of music pub on West Street. Always had bands on upstairs. And that of course was when the Limit Club used to be along here. Orange Street has gone green. This actually was painted orange at one time. Let's go. Hello, it's Green Street. Now I know the Limit was here somewhere. I don't remember exactly where. Around here, I think. Of course, the last time I went to the Limit, as far as I can remember, so I didn't go very often. I think we'd probably be talking about 1981. Used to go a few times back then. Molly Malone's, Irish Tavern. It smells of rotting carpet or old Guinness in carpet. Yeah, Guinness in carpet smell. It's all the rage. Tiger Works Late Bar, one place I have never ever been. Tiger Works. West Street Live, yeah, used to go in here a lot. But again, not for about 11 or 12 years, I would say. You know, I've not noticed this place before. Mr. Wilson's, it's called. Mr. Wilson's. I can't remember what that used to be. Oh, what was it? Oh, wait a minute. Was it Players? I think it might have been Players Sports Bar about 10 or 15 years ago. This part of it's called Capone's. Oh, everything changes. Oh, Another TV screen. Channel 4? Now this pub here, which was actually open when I last filmed on West Street, it's called Walkabout, Australian themed bar. It was open for a very long time. I remember it back in the 90s, I think. It's closed down now. Still with the sign up, Walkabout, £2.50 student drinks all day, every day. Well, it certainly won't be today because you are closed. And they haven't tied it up before they moved out. So that was Walkabout. There used to be a chapel originally, which I think I can remember it when it was a chapel back in the 1980s. But this was a very vibrant, very, very busy place just off West Street. And now the doors have been closed for the last time, and most of the signage has gone. I didn't know they had an outdoor beer garden. Yeah, Methodist Chapel, 1801 is the date up there. It spent a few decades as Walkabout, but I'm afraid it's Goodnight Vienna. So when I go into town, I don't really I've got a rough idea of what I'm going to do, but I just flow with the vibe and the fantastic vistas and the opportunity to capture things. Look at that. That's a slice of history down here, just next to what was Walkabout. Crack the code. Can you crack the code? There's an escape room here at Carver House. Can you crack the code? It's next to Popworld. Yeah, this has been here for, oh, I'd say 15, maybe 20 years. I do remember going there 12 to 15 years ago. It was all right. As you can probably tell from what I said, I used to go out a lot, but I just haven't been around town at night for a long time because there's not really anything that appeals to me. Although, you know, I've not tried it. Tropicana. Is this a club or a bar? Good question.
Yeah. Makes it feel not nice.
Bunk. I assume that is a nightclub. Bunk? Anybody? Never heard of it. Heard of the Viper Rooms. I don't know if they're still a thing. It's closed. Viper Rooms. With something called Orb downstairs. An underground bit. I have been in the Viper Rooms, I didn't like it. I thought it was just full of drunk idiots. Including me. So, Saturday afternoon, the Tramlines Fringe. Which is relatively quiet. Where should we go now? Good question. I don't know what to do. A lot of people out having a few beers. This, of course, is an ongoing walkabout. It will not come to an end anytime soon, because I'm going to keep on walking, I'm going to keep on filming, and I'm going to keep on tracking the changes in this town. Last time I was here, it was the Crosswires Festival in front of John Lewis. Oh, and I so wanted to get in. Just couldn't get in. You couldn't get a ticket. Oh, it's looking quite busy down here now near Fargate, but then it's the Sheffield by the Seaside thing. So yeah, one of my favourite little oasis in the middle of town is this place. I just think it's a breath of fresh air. A breath of fresh air. And I can't get enough of that cat. So I may come back downtown tomorrow, I haven't decided yet. But I'd rather be here, I tell you, than that prison they call Tramlines in Hillsborough Park, when you're closed in by a metal fence and you're not allowed out if you want to come back in again. I think that's horrendous. That's a stupid idea. Don't like that at all. We've got music everywhere, so it is going to be a nightmare to edit. I'll tell you what, I'm ready for a coffee. Question is, should we go for a hot coffee? Or shall I get a strawberry frappuccino? Oh, temptation. I hope there's not a queue for miles. Oh well, we'll wait. Morning. It is Sunday, the whatever it is of July. It's the final day of Tramlines. I was hoping to go back into town today. Oh, the sun's come out. It was raining just now and it was a little bit windy, so I'm not sure if I'm actually going to go into town today, because I know I'm going tomorrow to do other stuff. So we'll see. Plus, it's a Sunday bus service, which is awful. So, I don't fancy rain trickling down my neck or getting wet feet. Although it's not, the sun has come out. This is so annoying. Who knows with the weather? It's a cameraman's nightmare. You don't know whether to go for the bus or not, because you don't want a soaking wet camera, even though this one is waterproof. And you don't want wet feet. What's he going to do? Yellow Rabbit downtown. Guess where I'm on my way to? I'm just going to pop down and check out the markets again. See what we've got happening down there. Now, I didn't come back to do the Tramlines Fringe on Sunday, mainly because Sunday bus service, dreadful, and there was one missing, so missed out Sunday. But I've popped into town today to just give some updates. So, how's it looking down here? And it is the 28th of July. Any progress? Yeah, but it's hard to say exactly what. I guess you've got to line up all the shots side by side to see how different it really looks, but I would say it's sort of coming together. It's still a building site, but it seems to be a little more organised. A little bit. It's hard to get the scale. I really want to walk around it so you can get the scale, because this is quite a big site, but looking at it from here, it's hard to judge it. So I want to get inside. As I pointed out last time, you can still see the walls of the old market there in the middle. I guess it's a bit late to demolish all that though, so they must just be going to cover the whole thing up. As I said. Yeah, probably. Just going to cover it all up. No one at work today though. Oh, it's quiet, isn't it? Yeah, no life at all. It's warm today. I think it's about 24 degrees. It's going to be warmer tomorrow. Ah, that looks like new graffiti. Or did I say that last time? Is that new? I don't know. I tell you what I've been thinking of doing is doing the complete city centre walkabout again, road by road, street by street, because it's all changed. Some of it is completely different to what it was when I started doing this in February. Some of the building sites that I've been to, maybe the buildings will be much more advanced now. There's quite a lot around Shalesmoor that I think has changed. It really does all change so fast. The river. They're still doing some work down there, reshaping all the riverbed to make it friendly for fish to swim upstream, I think, from what I read on the something I saw online. I want to see it. Site. I think it's always going to say construction site. I think Sheffield is always going to say construction site. You are entering the city of Sheffield. Construction site. Welcome to Sheffield. Construction site. You know what? I fancy the canal. Let's have a look at it. Places that I just feel good at. You know, every time I walk down here, I'm just overwhelmed with the sense of history and purpose that this place had. A terminal warehouse. How fantastically busy this must have been like 100 years ago. 150 years ago. I never quite know when Canal stopped to be popular. As in, for industrial purposes. It's probably more than 100 years ago, actually. Well, maybe not. Railways killed most of the canals, but some of them still sort of struggled on. I love being by water. I mean, look at the... what's that? Some kind of industrial feature hanging down there. It looks like it might have been some kind of winch or a winding wheel of some kind. I don't know. But wow. Can you just imagine coming down here 100 years ago, 150 years ago, and being swallowed up in the noise of the industry when all the canal barges used to unload here. Looks like they've changed all the flooring there, but the canal barges used to pull into these water bays and they'd have cranes lifting out all the stuff from their cargo holds and lifting them upwards into those. And look, you've got the railway style awnings there, which are, I never noticed those before. Aren't they brilliant? And yeah, there were railway lines that passed over or just down there. I love that. Love that stuff. If we could go back 150 years, what boats would we see? And do any of those boats still exist in 2026? No, I think not. Oh, the Straddle apartments coming soon. I don't remember noticing those before. So these are... yeah, all these up here are going to be turned into apartments. Don't remember seeing this before. The Straddle apartments coming soon. So watch this space down at the canal basin. Luxury apartments, anybody? Bet they won't be cheap. No, of course they won't. Riverside apartments, wow, they will be premium priced. The Straddle. I guess they've named it because it straddles across the canal. Yeah. Another construction site. You can't escape construction sites in Sheffield. Private parking? Not at the moment. It's fenced off. Very private. So here's another one of those bays where all the canal boats used to unload, and all the goods will be winched up into that warehouse. Yeah, they've obviously replaced the floor because it would have opening hatches and things and chains hanging down. I'd love to have seen that. I often think it's amazing that these structures actually still survive, and somehow Sheffield City Council haven't managed to demolish them.